So in my gaming setup video, I said I'd do a video on my gaming PC spec. Well, it's finally here. If you haven't seen that video, there'll be a link in the description. For this 2014 build, I used a Zalman Z11 Plus mid-tower chassis. Board, I opted for the Gigabyte H87 HD3. It offers all the features I needed. Unfortunately, it didn't offer overclocking or SLI. With the CPU, I went for the Intel i5-4570. I considered an i7, but other than hyperthreading, the i7 didn't offer any gaming advantage. 16GB of RAM is what I went for memory. This build was originally going to video edit as well, but that changed. I went big on storage with a 2TB Western Digital black hard drive. This serves as my primary storage where I put all my game installs and program installs. It's got more than enough space for all the games I'll ever want to play on this PC. And backing that up is a 2TB Western Digital green hard drive. This originally was the only hard drive in this PC until I decided to upgrade, and right now it just serves as additional storage until I figure out what else to do with it. For my OS drive, I'm using a 120GB Samsung 840 EVO SSD. This is an upgraded part I added, and the difference in speed from mechanical to solid state was definitely worth the price tag. Powering this beast is an Antec 750W power supply. This is an 80+ gold unit offering greater efficiency than my old Corsair unit, but I do keep that around just for backup. Unfortunately, this is not a modular unit, so there is some cable clutter. Now for the most important part, the heart of any gaming rig, the GPU. In this build I went for a factory overclocked Nvidia GTX 780, one of the most powerful graphics cards Nvidia offered at the time. I actually switched out at 760 in favor of this as the old card was not quite at the level that I wanted. My build also packs an optical drive. I went for an LG 16x Blu Ray drive, which handles everything my MacBook and PS4 cannot. Most builders opt to leave out the optical drive, but I still use a lot of physical media, including my Windows install, so this was a necessary part of this build. As far as accessories are concerned, I kitted out this build with the PCIe TP-Link Wi-Fi card. It may only be 2.4 GHz, but it gets the job done. Bluetooth also makes an appearance, as I wanted this computer to be ready for anything. As I couldn't find any PCIe Bluetooth cards, I used a USB adapter. This adapter supports Bluetooth 4.0, giving me that extra bit of wireless connectivity. For my operating system, I went for Windows 8.1. This is the latest version of Windows out there, at least until Windows 10 drops next year. Together with an SSD and fast start, boot times are near non-existent, but I will consider switching to Windows 10 next year when it goes on sale. For my keyboard and mouse, I went with the wireless option of the Logitech K360 and the Logitech M325. I bet you're wondering how well this games. Having migrated from console, I use an Xbox controller and a full HD display to game on. And at this resolution, every game defaults to maximum settings, and this rig is definitely no slouch. At this resolution, it puts out consistently high frame rate on every game out there that I've tried, and I've yet to find a game that this rig will struggle with. Gaming performance at Full HD is very smooth, at 60 frames per second in pretty much all games, and staying at a locked and solid frame rate. At 4K, this rig puts out a respectable frame rate, considering it wasn't built with this resolution in mind. In the Tomb Raider benchmark at max settings, I got about 30 frames per second, but it will become choppy with games like Trials Fusion. Older games like Borderlands don't suffer from a drop in frame rate. The frames for those games are very similar to what you get with Full HD, so it's definitely playable, but you won't have as smooth a performance as you would if you were playing at the lower resolutions. That's my gaming PC spec for 2014. It offers everything I need other than overclocking and SLI, and should do well for a couple of years to come. Do you have a gaming PC that you want to show off, or think I could have done better? Comment down below, especially first time builders. I'd like to hear from you. If you liked this video, leave a thumbs up. If you disliked it, leave a thumbs down. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for similar content, including my first impressions on the PS4 video. That should be coming next month, and my Blue Yeti microphone unboxing video, which will be coming very soon. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will catch you next time.
Over that way.
Stay down, I don't know how many more there are.
Son of a bitch!